Hello to my channel Chinese Star. Today we will bring you the following hot and exciting news.
Zhao Liying and Shaofeng avoided each other backstage. Lin Gengxin was moved to tears, and Zang Songwen got lost on the red carpet, which caused heated discussions. Behind the scenes of the Starlight Awards, the stars showed their true worldly ways. Zhao Liying and Shaofeng avoided suspicion and became the focus. Zang Songwen got lost and showed human touch, and Lin Gengxin's complicated eyes caused speculation. It is difficult to distinguish the true and false relationships between stars, and the charm of the entertainment industry lies in the unpredictability. The stories behind the scenes of the Starlight Awards always make people sigh. This seemingly noisy large-scale social scene is actually more like a carefully designed improvisational drama. The front stage is the glamorous red carpet and trophies, but the backstage is a real projection of worldly ways. Some people shake hands and greet each other, some people bow their heads and think, and some people pass by each other pretending not to know each other. As for the atmosphere, whether it is lively or subtle, the key depends on who you are staring at. Zhao Liying and Shaofeng's passing by each other was definitely one of the highlights of the day. Imagine that it is like your ex showing up at the same party, and you silently decide to watch from a distance without disturbing him. Throughout the event, they were almost like two parallel lines, no intersection, no eye contact, and even deliberately avoided the air. When Shaofeng stood on the stage to thank the team, Zhao Liying had already quietly left. As for coincidence or tacit understanding, no one can tell. But this subtle avoidance makes people more interested. Is it tacit calmness? Or is it a tacit exit by both parties? To be honest, the relationship in the entertainment industry is sometimes like a social version of werewolf, seemingly calm, but actually undercurrents. The stars backstage, no matter how sweet they smile on the surface, may be calculating who will be the #1 player in the next game. And Zhao Liying and Shaofeng are obviously the best masters at invisibility in this game. On the other hand, Zang Songwen's lost incident made the backstage more humane. On the red carpet, he almost went in the wrong direction. Someone backstage couldn't help but tease him kindly, "Teacher, is this your first time?" The scene instantly relaxed a lot. And what was Zang Songwen's reaction? He scratched his head and laughed, trying to fix his small mistake. He was totally different from the shrewd image on the screen. But do you think that it is precisely because of this imperfection that he is more down to earth? Just like what netizens said, finally, there is a star who looks like us, not so delicate and neat. If Zang Songwen's getting lost was an unintentional mistake, then Lin Gengxin's emotion was a bit more dramatic. When Zhao Liying received the award, he stood backstage with a complex look like the affectionate male second in the movie. Some people saw it and said, "I'm so happy." But then again, is this scene a true expression of emotion or an inadvertent performance art? No one dares to make a conclusion. However, his later words "long time no see" instantly brought people back to the roles they played in the drama that year, and those classic scenes on the screen came to mind again. In comparison, the plastic sisterhood between Meng Ziyi and Lamu Yangzi when they were in the same frame was like a slightly embarrassing cold joke. The two had a little unpleasantness because of a variety show. Now they meet again backstage. Although they are talking and laughing in the camera, the atmosphere is so subtle that it gives people goosebumps. People who know the industry know that harmony in the entertainment industry is sometimes more valuable than any true feelings. So, you can see that they cooperate well in front of the camera and smile sweeter than each other, but in private, who knows what they are thinking? Netizens joked, "Well, sisters are flowers, but it is hard to say whether they are plastic or glass." Of course, it is not all about undercurrents in the backstage. Some people are unexpectedly relaxed, such as Lilandian's Zhang Songwen. During the show, the director gave Zhang Songwen a close-up. In the camera, his mouth corners raised, but his eyes had some unspeakable meaning. So, the barrage exploded instantly. This candy can be eaten. But the problem is that the two people backstage acted too calm, neither too warm nor deliberately alienated. This atmosphere of neither up nor down has aroused more curiosity among netizens. What is their relationship? Friendship? Love? Or is it the unfinished story left over from those years? In the final analysis, the most intriguing thing about this backstage social situation is the hazy feeling between truth and falsehood. Zhao Liying and Shaofeng's avoidance, Zang Songwen's loss, Meng Ziyi's fake smile, Lin Gengxin's emotion, and those unclear interactions, all have a bit of dramatic meaning, but are more real than the performances on the stage. Some people say that this is the charm of the entertainment industry. It makes you think you see it clearly, but you can't see through it. But then again, are we, the audience watching the excitement, really qualified to evaluate their complex emotions and relationships? These stories behind the scenes, although wonderful, are just a reflection of the light behind the stage. What you see is what they are willing to show you, what you guess is what they are happy to let you guess. As one netizen summed it up, the life of a star is sometimes like a funhouse mirror, reflecting all filtered and modified versions. As for the behind the scenes of this grand award, are there more stories hidden that have not been interpreted? Zhao Liying's Starlight Award sparked heated discussions. She avoided Feng Shaofeng and Lin Gengxin, and her high emotional intelligence response became the focus. Under the rules of the entertainment industry, celebrity image management has become a battle, and Zhao Liying's performance has become a typical case. The public's prying psychological satisfaction lacks emotional satisfaction, and the celebrity pays the price. Zhao Liying walked into the backstage with a smile on her face, as if nothing had happened, but that subtle smile seemed to tell everyone, "Don't guess, there is indeed a play." Do you want to say that this aura is the calmness she has cultivated in the entertainment industry for many years? Or is it a subconscious defensive instinct? Anyway, the drama of the matter has begun. The Starlight Awards that night was more lively than the red carpet, but the seating arrangement in the backstage. Do you believe it when you say it is random? Especially when Zhao Liying was arranged to sit next to Zang Songwen, the eyes of the melon-eating crowd next to her were like scanners, and almost all of them silently drew an embarrassment value curve in their hearts. The recent public opinion environment of Zang Songwen is a fog, a bit like the opening of a suspense drama, plus Zhao Liying is a regular guest on the hot search. The two of them are in the same frame, and the discussion has risen sharply. But no one expected that what really made the audience explode was not the misplaced frame of these two people. The following plot is like the highlight moment in a melodrama. Feng Shaofeng appeared. This former official husband has now become a thing of the past, but the world has never forgotten their legend. At the scene, when Feng Shaofeng went on stage to receive the award, an enthusiastic audience member in the audience, maybe it was because of his hand, maybe it was true feelings, suddenly shouted Zhao Liying. Do you think this is a bit unethical? Feng Shaofeng on the stage seemed not to hear it, but the slyly red state of his ear still betrayed his emotions for a moment. What was Zhao Liying doing at the time? Lowering her head, flipping through her phone, concentrating as if she was going to complete tonight's KPI. You have to admire her on-the-spot reaction, a set of avoidance strategies that can't be seen, and can perfectly resolve the embarrassment. But her bowing of her head triggered another wave of heated discussions in the audience. Some netizens exclaimed, "She is indeed the ceiling of emotional intelligence." But some people questioned, is she afraid of being photographed in the same frame, so she dare not look up? To put it bluntly, this matter in the public opinion field is to see who has a stronger ability to imagine a play even in the air. But the matter is not over yet. When Lin Gengxin appeared, the scene was ignited again. The relationship between Zhao Liying and Lin Gengxin has always made people imagine. After all, from Princess Agents to the Legend of Chuqiao and the Legend of Phoenixes, the two have frequently cooperated, and their interaction is so tacit that people wonder if there are other stories outside the script. When Lin Gengxin appeared, the audience shouted Zhao Liying again. If it were someone else, they might feel at a loss, but Zhao Liying's reaction once again showed her sophistication. People are not in the mood, but outside the scene. She was elegant and decent throughout the whole process, and was not led by emotions at all. Some people joked, this is an invisible emotional hide-and-seek. In fact, if you think about it carefully, Zhao Liying's high emotional intelligence performance this night is not as simple as simply avoiding her ex-husband or the suspected scandal object. To put it bluntly, behind this is a microcosm of the rules of the entire entertainment industry, a battle about image management. Every action, every look, and even every time a star looks down and flips through his phone will be infinitely magnified, interpreted, and questioned. As an ex-husband, Feng Shaofeng cannot be completely forgotten because of the divorce, and as a partner, Lin Gengxin cannot be let go because there is no scandal. The halo and labels on these people, in turn, have become shackles that they cannot get rid of. Isn't Zhao Liying's performance in this grand award a typical case? But if you think about it carefully, is this avoidance operation really a manifestation of high emotional intelligence, or is it a forced self-protection? In other words, if Zhao Liying really interacts with Feng Shaofeng or Lin Gengxin openly, wouldn't it be more real and more human? The rules of the entertainment industry always make people feel a little tired. The relationship cannot be too close, which is easy to spread scandals. It cannot be too distant, which makes it seem strange. Therefore, the performances of celebrities in various occasions often have some acting elements, as if they are participating in an unscripted reality show every second. This reminds me of a public event of Fan Bingbing a few years ago. After she broke up with Li Chen, the two appeared in the same frame at an awards ceremony. At that time, Fan Bingbing was in a state of self-confidence, and even took the initiative to greet Li Chen, which was praised by netizens for being generous and decent. But the comments behind her are still polarized. Some people praised her for letting go of the past, while others complained that she was too dramatic. But you say, how should the performance of celebrities be defined as decent? Is there a standard for this? Or should this standard itself not exist? Zhao Liying's story is not over yet, and Lin Gengxin's jokes are still going on. After the event, the backstage footage was exposed. Lin Gengxin mentioned his cooperation with Zhao Liying in an interview and joked, "She ignored me after the filming was completed." For a time, the topic of Lin Gengxin teasing Zhao Liying once again became a hot search. You see, this is the magic of the entertainment industry. Even if there is no truth, you can still piece together a discussion that people can't stop with a little joke and a few coincidences. But behind this excitement, people can't help but think, why is the public so obsessed with the private relationships of celebrities? Is it because gossip can provide a change of life, or is it because this kind of prying psychology satisfies a certain general lack of emotion? Thinking further, do celebrities really have an obligation to respond to these prying? Or is their silence a more advanced response? Zhao Liying's avoidance of suspicion did not make her lose points, but made her the focus of the inner field that night. This contrast may be a kind of survival wisdom that celebrities have honed over a long period of time. But behind this, the price they pay is often overlooked. The entertainment industry is glamorous on the surface, but behind the spotlight is a kind of psychological game and self-consumption that we cannot understand. Perhaps, every time we are keen to watch these famous scenes, we should also ask ourselves, are these seemingly happy gossips really harmless? Or is it just another form of consumption, using celebrities as an outlet to satisfy their emotions? Zhao Liying, Feng Shaofeng and Lin Gengxin, these names intertwined on the night of the Starlight Awards, like a stage play without a script.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to our support channel.